Up next on Sci-Fi Fantasy, Battlestar Galactica's Colonial Viper, right after this. Hey everybody, it's Kenny Conklin from SciFiFantasy.com and welcome to another YouTube video. If you're a first-time viewer or a long-time watcher, please hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon. This way you get notified of all our upcoming videos. So today we're going to be going over the Moebius Models 1/32 scale Colonial Viper from Battlestar Galactica. So let's get over to the bench and check this bad boy out. Well, today we're going to do Battlestar Galactica's Colonial Viper in 1/32 scale from Moebius Models. I know it's an older kit, but there's a lot of people out there who haven't bought it yet, and I'm one of them that hasn't built it yet, so I want to see what's inside. And for those that haven't built it, let's check this kit out and see what we got going on. It's very nice artwork on the front, the same thing on the sides, and some information on the back of the box with the other models and stuff like that. So let's break her open and see what we got going on. Well, the first thing in the box, as usual, is the instructions sheet that tells you how to build it, how to apply your decals. It goes over step by step, starting with the figure and then moving on to the body, the engines, the landing gear, and then tells you where to put your decals on the front and the back. Then it comes with a set of decals, your markings, and it has a little radar display and your regular markings. I'm probably not going to use these when I build it. I'm just going to paint them on. It'll look a lot better, and the instrumentation is going to look a lot better because we're going to get some stuff in from Green Strawberry. And the last thing in here is a print from Ralph McQuarrie, and it's like an original Viper landed, and that's a pretty cool print that you can frame and hang on your wall. So that's that. So let's start digging into these bags. So the first thing that we got here are the clear parts, which are cast very well and very clear. This is for the engines. This way you can light them up. And down here, I mean, this thing is crystal clear. With Pledge or something like that on there, it'll be even better. This is the canopy, which is very nicely detailed with the rivets up and down the panel lines there. So that'll be coming out very nice. And the other clear part is the usual base for these kits with the clear stand, which we won't be using these because we're going to be lighting this up, and most likely we're going to be developing our own lighting kit for this. So as the build goes on, we'll let you know about that. So let's move on to the next package. Okay, so the next sprue we're going to look at has the fuselage and the top wing, the figure, cannons, and the cockpit on it. The fuselage has really nice detail panel lines that you'll be able to throw a wash in. Some electronics here. The cannons here are nicely detailed. I'm curious if I'll be able to drill in there to hollow them out some. Same thing with the top wing. And the cockpit is nice. If you're going to hand paint it, it's going to be a little tough getting in there. So we're going to actually use the PE sets to enhance this and make that look a lot better. I don't really see any injector pin marks or anything like that on here. The figure has a little flash at the top. His helmet is right here with his little head in there, which is hard to see on camera, but he's right there. Looks exactly like the original helmet, and you have his arms over on this side, which I wonder if there's another arm in the package. Hopefully we find that arm because I only have one. So this is looking really good, except for missing an arm right now, which it is missing because here's part 12 and 13, so I'm missing an arm. So I may have to write the company about that. The next package has two sprues in it, one with the engine assembly, the intakes, and the front cone. It's going to be, you're not going to really be able to see that, but there's the slats in there for the grating, which that'll be replaced with PE. These are nicely done and recessed with very nice detail inside. More great panel lines, no injector pin marks or anything like that on any of these pieces. A lot of nice doodads all around to make it look really good and bring out detail once you throw washes and stuff on there. And then the other sprue, which is the wings, again very nicely detailed. There's a little mark on here, but that's nothing really that big of a deal. There's a little pit right here on this one and another little line on that one, which will sand out, and that won't be a big deal to take care of. So another nice couple pieces to the set here. Everything's looking really good so far. Let's move on to the last package. Okay, so the last package in the set has another 2 sprues in it with the intake cones, the exhaust cones for the back of the engines with more detail in there, very fine detail. A couple panels, and it looks like these are panels for something. I'm not sure because I'm not looking at the directions, but these have a lot of detail on them. No injector pin marks again, very nicely done. And the last part is the landing gear, which is, again, I keep saying it, but no injector pin marks, no real deficiencies in the mold at all, and they look really nice. So that's what you have in your kit right now. So we'll get back to you in a second. So that's it, a quick review on this kit. Overall, I would give it 9 out of 10 on the casting and the detail on it. The clear parts are excellent. So the only problem was, on a brand new kit, I was missing the arm. I'm going to try to contact the company and see if I can get it. If not, then we'll just leave the figure out. This way we can see the cockpit all lit up. So if you have any questions or comments, just drop them in the comments section below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the icon. This way you can see all of our upcoming videos. And while you're at it, come over to sci-fiantasy.com, join the group, the community, and show us your work. I hope you all have a great night. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.